We are 1% of global emissions, 99% are happening elsewhere. And those countries, they are not persuaded by Britain driving itself into poverty, whilst the Secretary of State preaches at them from his pulpit. In fact, they are asking themselves why they should follow the path that Britain is taking when we are such an obvious example of what not to do. A country which is making its energy scarce and expensive, which is deindustrialising and impoverishing its own citizens. So what is the solution from here? First, we must reject decarbonisation by deindustrialisation. That's why we must measure the offshoring of emissions. Get rid of the unilateral carbon tax and stringent targets killing off British industry by repealing the Climate Change Act. Second, we have to make electricity cheap. Just 10% of our emissions are in the electricity system. The vast majority are in transport, industry and buildings. Our electricity is clean. Do they even realise that? It's some of the cleanest electricity in the world. The problem is that it's too expensive and it's deterring electrification. I'm not someone on the right who thinks that all clean tech is stupid, but I do think that cheap electricity and consumer choice should be king. Third, we should be wholeheartedly embracing innovation and exports of British clean tech, whether that's the next generation of nuclear or software or consumer products. And finally, we should pay much more heed to nature, something we were proud to do, but this government is much less keen on. Funnily enough, they are much more attracted to net zero than nature, perhaps because the former gives them unlimited powers to dictate to people what they can and cannot do, and to tax people who do things that they do not like. That is, after all, a socialist dream. But I would bet everything that our approach would be better for the British economy and it would be better for the environment too.